Hello Taurus, this is a reading for signs of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're going to be looking at love and seeing what messages we get for you. It is a general read, therefore it won't resonate with everybody. Feel free to take what bits do, leave behind what doesn't, and also check out your other placements. Okay, if you're new to this channel, then the way I do my readings is that if it becomes apparent that you have been dealing with somebody or are dealing with somebody, we go on and look at their energies. If not, we have a look to see if anyone new is coming towards you. Okay, so like I said before, it's a general read. It won't resonate with everybody, but let's see what we get for you. Looking at past, current and future. Okay, so past energies for my Taurus. I'm hoping for a good read for you today. Here we go. Okay, past energies for my Taurus, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Taurus could be a water sign you're dealing with, could also be fire. A little bit too early to say to pick out individual signs. It's just what I'm getting at this moment in time. Yeah, there has been a connection with somebody. Either, like I said before, it could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it's almost like you're trying to process this breakup in your head. The reason why I'm saying that is you might not have fully healed from a certain connection. Either they walked away from you, you walked away from them, but there has been a definite split, the Four of Wands in reverse. You kind of had your idea on this relationship as being something that could grow, something that was great, something that was deep, meaningful, etc. And then boom. Whatever happened, you tell me. We can throw some clarifiers on this to find out. But the divide happened, can't get my words out. Something happened in order for you or the person that you're dealing with to walk away from this. I'm also getting in my mind off the top of my head that, and it's going to be hard to say this, but somebody didn't feel this connection as deeply as the other person. There's also, I want to say, lack of clarity as well. It might not become apparent or you might not know, and you definitely didn't in the past. Remember, we're looking at past energies first. Why this person walked away. Again, energies can flip. It could be theirs I'm reading as opposed to yours, yours I'm reading as opposed to theirs. But somebody is searching here for an answer as to why this relationship didn't happen. You're also, in your energy, you're doing a lot of Five of Cups, which is kind of reflecting. It's my card for reflecting, looking, kind of going over in your head, looking at the bad points of the relationship as opposed to the good. And you're trying to get answers from that. You're trying to think back to previous arguments. I'm just giving you examples here, previous arguments, to just give yourself a clue as to why this relationship didn't work. Some of you, as I will say, would have liked this relationship to work. Again, I'm reading past, but sometimes you can bring the past energies into the current, depending on how long, obviously, it's been since you've been in contact with this person, or since you've been in a relationship with this person. But what I'm getting as well into my mind that I'm going to have to say is some of you still want that connection with this person. I mean, you are here for a reading, you are listening to this channel. Almost here with the Fool card. You'd give this person another chance if they came knocking at the door. You would. You would. What are the current energies for my... Oh, Taurus, please. Current energies. Yeah, thank you. Current energies for my Taurus. It's a lot of fast shuffling and a lot of fast messages that I'm getting to try and get out. So just bear with me. Obviously, this is a story for somebody. If it's not yours, it's not yours, but it's for somebody. Okay, current. Wow. Sorry, I'm just going to have to pick them up. Yeah. Wow. Cards are flying out everywhere. I do apologise. did get a similar cards for a reading. I can't think who it was. Might have been Leo. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. I'm also getting that some of you, Tauruses, could be born on that Aries-Taurus cusp. That could apply to some of you. Okay, so there we go. Current energies for my Taurus. Got the Star card in the upright position, Page of Cups, and also the Emperor. Like I said before, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but it could also be that you were born. I'm just getting that some of you might be that Aries going into Taurus cusp. Yeah, there's this connection. You still want this connection with this person. We're going to head on and look at their energies in this moment in time. You know, the Star card, we're doing a lot of wishing. Again, like I said, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, of course. But I get, it's also my card for renewal. This is kind of what I'm getting in your energy. This is what you want, especially with the Page of Cups here in the upright position as well. You know, it's something that you want to manifest. It's someone and something that you want to try and reach out to. The Page of Cups is also my card for... especially when it's paired where it is in the deck with the Star. It's kind of like the ex. You know, it's telling a story here. You are wanting to reach out. The Emperor here, though, something tells me that some of you might not be able to reach out, or that you're just too stubborn. Could be a typical Taurus trait, but some of you could be desperate to send a message, for instance. Desperate. There could also be some blockages here in that you want to reach this person. You want to ask why still that this relationship isn't working, but there could be a blockage, and that's the reason why you can't get an answer, or why you just can't contact this person. There's the hope and the wishing on your side, though. You didn't want this relationship to end. You still want this connection with this person. You do. Why is the Emperor card here, please? The current energies for my Taurus. Why is the Emperor card here? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Page of Pentacles. You want to offer... You want to offer this person a second chance. Which makes me think that this person walked away from you. There's something stopping you from expressing your emotion, though, with the Emperor card here. There is something stopping you from telling this person, whether it's just you not being ready to get the words out. We're going to have a look at the person that you're dealing with in a minute, or whether or not you physically can't because they've got you blocked. What are the current energies for the person my Taurus is dealing with? Just all over the show with the cards today. I do apologise. Current energies for the person my Taurus is dealing with. Two more, please. Thank you. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. We also have Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius. I've already said Aries. Possibly an earth sign. Current energies. The person my Taurus is dealing with, please. One more, please. Right, okay. That's interesting because the Seven of Swords wanted to come out before. Didn't quite make it. So... there's been some naughtiness going on in this relationship, whether or not that was what broke it up. But there's been some naughtiness. This person that you were dealing with, I think it's strange, but someone's betrayed somebody. The person that you're dealing with still feels hurt, though. This is the strangest part of it, is they feel like you've let them down for some reason. Whether or not you were the one that was being sly, having other options, I have no idea. But they're feeling hurt over this connection. Or at least they were feeling hurt. Yeah, no, they're still feeling a little bit, strange. It is. Definitely some betrayal, definitely something going on here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? For the person my Taurus is dealing with, please. What can you tell me? Oh, right, okay, yes. Yeah, there's definitely been a decision to make between you and another person, or if it's you, you've had the decision between them. It's almost like, I'm going to say it, this person's found out a secret about you. Again, if that resonates, it's meant for you. But there's something, and it's hurt them. It's hurt them. Whatever this secret is. And it's something that happened in the past, but they're still processing it. It's still having a lingering effect on them. It really is. They can't shake it, especially with the Ten of Wands here as well. They can't shake it. How does this person currently view my Taurus? How does this person currently view my Taurus? What went on, Taurus? This is quite an intense reading. How does this person currently view my Taurus? I'll put that there. The weird thing is, as much as they're hurting over whatever it is that they found out, whether or not they knew this before you broke up, or whether it is a new kind of hurt that's coming from it. I don't know if, you know, they've been doing some spying, or they still want to put the effort into this relationship as well. You're kind of mirroring one another, whereas you still want this relationship to work. They still want this relationship to work. The only issue is you don't know what you've done wrong. Maybe some of you do. You're trying to reach this person and it isn't happening. You're trying to get your thoughts and emotions out, and this person's completely shut down because of whatever it is that you've done that they feel betrayed about. Again, energies can flip, as I keep pointing out, and it could actually be them that have been that's betrayed you. But I'm almost certain the way that the energies are lying here, that they are feeling hurt, then they just can't shake that off at this moment in time. They really can't. Yeah. They can't shake it. They don't feel that they're getting anywhere. They don't feel that they're winning. They don't feel they're just stuck trying to process this hurt and this betrayal between the two of you. But I don't think there's any communication between the two of you. Or if there is, it's very little. I'm not getting any communication cards coming out in this at all. So you're not speaking. But I think some of you might not realise how much this person's hurting over this. Future for my Taurus, please. What can you tell me? Future energies for my Taurus. Future energies for my Taurus. You might back away. It's almost if you don't get an answer, you don't get this person to open up as to why this is all happening, you're going to kind of release and let go. You can see that happening. You can see that happening. You kind of, it's not as much as a fed up of waiting. For some of you it is, but it's almost like you've reached that edge of the path where you've done everything you can to try and get an answer from this person, to try and get this person to come around to your way of thinking, to try and even reach this person to talk things through. You know, like I said before, I see that there's not a lot of communication there, and it's almost like you've reached that end of the path and you can't do no more. Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. We've got, like I said before, we've got fire and water are the predominant signs. Maybe Aquarius. Yeah. I also think as well, there is something that they're hiding as well. There is a secret that they're hiding that it's not become apparent to you yet, but it might do soon. It's almost like as soon as you stop caring, as soon as you give up, it's almost like something new will become apparent to you about this person. I don't know if you can see this person's social media, or it's almost like you've avoided looking at this person's social media because you don't want to upset yourself, because you're not getting through to them. You don't want to see how well they're trying to do, but at this moment in time they're not, because they're still hurting. And it's almost like as soon as you let go and think, well, I'm not getting anywhere with this person, then something becomes apparent again. I've got the Eight of Cups here, but I also get that as a kind of moon energy. We've got the moon present here, and it's almost like there's something there that you might figure out about this person. Very, very interesting read, this. Something coming to light. But again, with the Temperance card, the King of Cups in reverse, you're releasing, you're letting go. If you don't get an answer from this person, you are stepping back and releasing. I think some of you are on the verge of doing that now anyway. As much as if this person rung you, knocked on your door, walked into your life, you bumped into them on the street, him, her, whoever it is, you'd be like, yeah, I want to make it work again. But without speaking to them, there's not much you can do. The situation's been taken out of your hands, and you're kind of left wondering, but you're kind of having to, you know, in your mind that you have to move on. Future energies for the person my Taurus is dealing with. Wow. Future energies for the person my Taurus is dealing with, please. There's still not... They're waiting. I don't know. The strange thing is, you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know what they want. It's like they're waiting for you to make a move, but you can't. This is the strange thing. Because they're not opening up. They're waiting for you, but they're not meeting you halfway. Yeah. There's a lot of threes coming out in this reading. So I don't know if there's another person involved. I don't know. Or that was the reason for the betrayal. I'm going to put it out there. I don't like to mention third party energy when we don't physically get that, which I don't very strongly. I'll tell you that now. However, I will have to point out there is a lot of threes coming out in this. So you'll know better than me if that's a reason. And if this is resonating. You know, we've got the Three of Wands. We've also got the Three of Cups. Three of Wands is waiting, not taking action. Confusion. But it's almost like they're waiting on you to take that action. But if they've got you blocked, they can't, because you can't take that action. Again, you're dealing with someone that's kind of likes to mess around. They might mess around with your head. That kind of thing. Certainly messing around with my head in this read. They could be talking to somebody. If they are, I don't see that lasting. They could have connected with somebody in a relationship, but I don't see that lasting because they're still carrying the heavy burdens of the effect that your relationship between the two of you has had on them. Again, it could also mean a reunion. Again, we've got the Star card. We're certainly not in your current energy. We certainly know that is something that you would entertain, but they're sitting back and they're not making any steps towards that, as much as they probably would want to. It's almost like they can't get over the hurdle of the betrayal, and that's why they're not speaking up. That is why they're not speaking up, is because they've got some healing to do. They've got some issues to sort out, which has been caused because of this relationship. Otherwise, they would speak up. For some of them, they're waiting for you to speak up. And then the conversations might click in and you can sort this mess out. The strange thing is, I still think that some of you are blocked. And it's really, really weird, because it's almost like in the image I've got in my mind, it's like you're screaming that you want to contact them, but you can't. And it's almost like, it's weird. It's like you're trying to read their mind to say, I need to speak to you. And you can't. And it's like, how am I going to speak to you? And I feel your frustration, because especially reading their energy and their cards, they want you to make that move. So, but they're not letting you. Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. It's almost like they're scared. They want to speak to you, but they're scared. One more, please. Future energies for the person my Taurus is dealing with before we close it off. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm glad that came out in the reverse, otherwise it really would have thrown me. Like I said, this is probably one of the most interesting reads, and direct reads, that's telling a story that I've had in the last month, Taurus. Sorry to say that, especially with what's coming out at this moment in time. This is not over. This is not over. I know some of you think that it might be, especially not being able to talk to this person, but this is not over. It's not over by a long shot. So sorry for the ones that are trying to move past it and trying to move on with your life. This could end up doing a full circle and coming back to you. How? I don't know how. I don't know why. But something's going to give. Let's see if it can tell us anything before we close off. I see Ten of Cups here in reverse for the person my Taurus is dealing with. Why is the Ten of Cups here in reverse, the person my Taurus is dealing with? What can you tell me? Ace of Wands, olive branch. Again, one of you is going to reach out. I was almost certain that it would have been you, because you're the one that has been pushing for this. You're the one that has been wanting to talk to this person to clear the air. But you've been unable to. there's frustration on your side. There's getting what you want to say in your mind sorted. The person that you've been dealing with, this fire, water, air sign, they're wanting you. They wanted you to take the lead. But they were finding it hard to let you back in on because of they still feel hurt, confusion, hurt. Again, like I said before, this could all come back round. The reason why I'm saying that, we've got the Ace of Wands, it's usually my olive branch. Some of you could find yourself suddenly being unblocked. Again, future energies, it could play out a little bit later. It could just be that they need the time. I'm sensing that they're still working through this process of being betrayed. They're still trying to get their head around it. Once they've done that, they may unblock you. So some of you, I'm almost certain that you'll hear from this person. So for those that are worried that they can't speak because you've been blocked, it's just while they process this betrayal. However long that takes, I have no idea. But once they've got the head around that, because they still have deep emotions for you, they still see you on that kind of relationship level, then they'll be back. They'll be ready to talk to you. They'll be ready to open up. It's almost like once you've released them in your mind, they come back. So that's what I've got for you, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there because I've gone on a little bit longer than I thought I would for this, but thank you very much.